This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. What do you get when you combine dinosaurs and sci-fi? The 1987 classic cartoon Dinosaurs, which ran for 65 episodes, of course. But that's not what we're talking about here. Join me as we journey to the land of the lost as I review 65, written and directed by Scott Beck and Bryan Woods. Released on March 10th, 2023 by SONY and Columbia Pictures, 65 was produced on a budget of $45 million, roughly the same as your average rom-com, proving you can make a good sci-fi thriller on a small budget if you try. The film stars Adam's spaceship driver as a pilot transporting passengers in cryosleep on a deep space mission. But their little Star Trek is cut short, however, when Kylo runs into an uncharted asteroid field. Someone should have told him the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1. But since he's Han's kid and all, I guess they never told him the odds. He should have tried spinning, that's a good trick. After crashing and burning harder than the sequel trilogy, Kylo and the only surviving passenger, a young girl named Koa, played by Ariana Greenblatt, go walking with dinosaurs in a land before time to reach their escape ship, which broke off during the crash. And after getting all but one of your passengers killed, I think it's safe to say that Kylo's days as a space Uber driver are officially over. Now, if you've seen the trailer, you pretty much know the gist of the film. So as long as you don't go into this movie expecting a big plot twist or shocking reveal, I think you'll enjoy it as much as I did. But speaking of trailers, if you have any younglings that want to see this movie, I want to warn you, nearly all of the trailers before this film were for horror movies. So my advice is to show up a little late so you miss these trailers. Or maybe have Dad go in first and text Mom and the kids once the trailers are over. Either way, you don't want the children to see these trailers because they are very graphic and disturbing, and in some cases have very R-rated imagery that children or sensitive viewers should not see. Back to the movie. Considering the themes of this film, it's too bad it didn't star Vin Diesel, considering it's all about family. And here's hoping his Ark survival film gets off the ground so we can see Riddick face off against a T-Rex soon. Adam Driver was no slouch himself, using his old marine weapons training to fight off dinosaurs, which brings us to two things I particularly enjoyed about this movie. One, that the dinosaurs were such a voracious threat throughout the entire picture, and two, that Adam Driver's weapons were actually useful. So many times in these type of films, the dinosaurs are basically bulletproof, but here, the only concern was running out of ammunition, and I appreciated that. All of the performances were excellent, the cinematography was beautiful, and the visual effects looked great. I enjoyed that it was an original, self-contained story that didn't tie into a larger cinematic universe for once. The film relied heavily on visual storytelling, and while it took some time to build a sense of tension, I never felt bored. The pacing was good, and I appreciated the concise 93-minute runtime because, let's face it, not everything needs to be a 3-hour epic. My only real negatives for the film were due to the marketing. Certain dinosaur sequences or jump scares were spoiled completely because of how much they showed in the trailer, and I do wish we could have seen a few more dinosaurs. Seeing the Triceratops or some of the large, long-necked sauropod dinosaurs would have been pretty wizard, and using clips of these dinosaurs while only showing the T-Rex footprint and bones in the trailer would have added extra tension and impact when you finally saw them in the film. But overall, it's just a minor complaint. This film successfully combines two of my favorite things, sci-fi and dinosaurs, so it doesn't get much better than that. I, for one, truly enjoyed this movie, and it was honestly everything I thought it was going to be from the trailer. So for its smooth pacing and visual storytelling, exciting action set pieces, wizard dinosaurs, and stellar performances by Adam Driver and Ariana Greenblatt, I give 65 a solid 4 out of 5 Death Stars. The Force is strong with this one. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter at Vader Reviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.